Hello everyone with the spirit of learning back into my YouTube channel. This is Angga and in this video we are going to learn about the Webflow again since I promised you. Okay, so in this time we are going to design the landing page that I have been designing with this Adobe Xd. This is pretty nice. This is good enough for the education website that provides a lot of content, but in this type, the education has to be combined with playing games like this one, and it's pretty nice. Okay, study by playing games. All right. So first of all, we have to prepare this logo and then this illustration that we're gonna use it into our Webflow over here. Okay, so this is my new design project, so you can start your own project. If you don't know how, just please watch on the previous video. Right, so we select this logo and then we select this illustration header. Okay, so after you mark as a export, okay, you can easily to select file, and then there is the what is batch. Okay, and then I will give the new folder, so this is supposed to be EduRock assets, and do not forget to download those design assets and in the Adobe Xd. Just check on the description below. Okay, so I'm going to design as export as a website and then export. Okay, so inside of this EduRock asset folder, they got 4 different files. Two file has the same content but a different size. Okay, so basically we're gonna use this kind of type because I use the Retina display from the MacBook, so I request to use this type. Okay, so we're going back into the Webflow to see how we're gonna design it. So first of all, to make it much easier for us, we have to see whether the website is using the grid system or not. So as for now, I use the grid system. It's gonna be much easier for us because we just need to create a section and then we have to put on the container. Okay, so here I will create new section and I will give it as the navigation. Okay, so this is the section for the navigation, and inside of the section of the navigation that we have to prepare this container that I will select as a header. Okay, so inside of this container we have to give columns, so I will give about this. Okay, so on the left side I will use it as a logo, on the right side I use navigation as a content. Okay, so we select the column number 1 here, and we have to give a div block, and inside of this div block we have to give an image, and then we have to choose. So we're gonna upload it from the EduRock asset. I will just select this. Okay, it's now uploading. So if you see in this Adobe Xd, the logo has height 90 only. So here we just simply to give us a 90. Okay, so we got this EduRock logo. Wow, seems obvious. Right, so in the column number 2, just repeat the step that we did previously. We have to give a div block, and inside of this div block I will easily to give the link. Okay, so the link, it has to be a same class. Okay, the same same style. So I will give this text link as a style, which is my nav. Okay, and this is the style, so we have to select this one, the basic style. So it has color CB, CB, and CB for the hex code, and we have to select this style, and we have to give a color here. All right, so I will easily to change this as the Montserrat, and it has 16 with a regular with the light. So we are choose the light, and the font size, it has to be 16 pixel, right? And just simply double click to give the landing. Okay, so after I select this landing, I will remove the underline. So the underline has to be gone, so we select this display as none, and you got it. Okay, and after that I will simply to copy this menu for the 4 items. So I select this 1 2 3 4, right? So the menu number second is a pricing, and the third is a features, and the last one has to be beta. All right, so how do we put the margin here? It's pretty simple if you know about a basic flexbox. So we select this a div block, all right, and then we select a flexbox, and we display as a horizontal, and this is on the center. Okay, and then we have to give this, all right, just like this. Okay, so it's being automatically for this margin. Okay, so on the div block here, I think we have to give the height, because we have to follow height of this logo, right? So on the div block, I will give the height here, which is a 90. Okay, so it's supposed to be on the middle like this. Okay, and then I continue to select this landing, and I will select here, there is the menu called duplicate class. So this is actually that I use as a active. Okay, so we just make it as a different class, and then the style has to be we select this landing, they will give us an information, the hex code, and then it's medium, and then this is the hex code. Okay, it's pretty nice. And now I'm going to publish into the selected domains to see how it's gonna looks like, and we click here. Oh man, it's beautiful, isn't it? So this is how do we design the navigation. Is pretty simple. Okay, so yeah, I think you're gonna like it, because we are going to continue on the another section for the header. Okay, so let's continue to create new section here, and I will give the name as a header section. All right, cool. So in this header section, we need a container as usual, that I will give this name container as the content header section. Okay, so inside of this header content header section, we got the column. So for the illustration, it takes 6 column, 1 2 3 4 5 6, to provide this image. On the another side, it takes 1 2 3 4 5 6, so it's equal. All right, so here in the Webflow, you have to provide the columns with the same size like this. Okay, and then after that, on the right side, we can simply to give a div block, and then we give this image, and we choose the image for this illustration, and we take a look. The height is about 360. Okay, it's done, right? So in this div block, I will give a flex into the middle. Okay, it's pretty easy, right? So if you select this illustration and you hover on this Adobe Xd with the simply option or Alt on your keyboard, it has 70 margin top. So I select this header section and I give the margin top about a 70. Okay, and then we can easily to publish and preview how it's gonna looks like with this illustration. Wow, wow, man, it's just a beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, I really like it. Okay, so let's continue on the next part, which is the study by playing games, and then the CTA. This is the click to action button.